Hey nerds, today we're going to look at this NECA 2-pack from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle 2 movie, Secret of the Ooze, featuring Keno. Let's get it out of the box. Alright, check it out nerds. So in the box here we have Keno in foot training, some awesome accessories we're going to take a look at, and then we have what people have been affectionately referring to as the fat foot soldier. Who got a little tummy on him? Come on man, people are so mean. But anyways, look at the back. Beautiful artwork on these NECA boxes like always. Let's get this open, cut the tape. Alright, let's get them out of here. Being nice with these packages, because I definitely like NECA packaging more than I like other brands. Let's see, we also have this awesome insert in there. Look at that with the boxes and stuff in the background. We're just going to leave that in there for now, but that is so cool. Let's get all the accessories out here, pull this cover off, and then let's just magically dump it all out right here on the table. And let's see, this needs to come out. And this as well. Alright, awesome. All the accessories are out. Now these characters, always with NECA, man. They use these stupid ties in there. Let's see if we can get them out. I hate cutting these. I'm always afraid I'm going to damage the character, but let's see. I'm going to pull it up. Cut the tip of it. Yeah, let's go, let's go. Come on. There we go. That's one. And then let's get this one too. Alright. That one seemed a little bit easier. Let's see here. A little bit more to cut off of this. There we go, that one too. And then we'll get the figures out. Alright, his head was stuck in there. And then the fat foot soldier. Let's go this way. Alright, now we can set this to the side as well. Let's take a look at their accessories, starting off with this ooze canister. Then we have this, and I honestly don't remember this in the movie, and I don't know what this is. It looks like maybe like a pile of chain with those two balls at the end, the things you like throw when they wrap around someone's legs, kind of knock them down. Like, was it bolo or something like that? I forget. But, yeah, that's my best guess. If you got a better one, or if you actually know what this is, drop it in the comments, please, because I would like to know. Those look like those little balls you give your cats that have bells in it. Yeah, I don't know. We have these two black batons. They're just basically little black poles, like nothing to them, really. We have these extra foot soldier hands. We have these grabby hands for the foot soldier. We have these grabby hands for Keno. We have an extra head sculpt for Keno here. Check out the detail on that. The hair and everything. Looking really good. And then the last accessory we get is probably my favorite one here. We got this punching bag set up. We're going to pop this in the base. Just drops in there like this. And then we hang it from this little, there's a little like a chain right there. See the hole? We're going to put that over this little hook right here. Drop it there. And then bam, look at that. That is so cool. Just so you guys know, this is hard plastic. It's not soft or anything, but still, the detail on it is really nice. Look at that, where the chain attaches. All the like smudge marks from it being used. Really pretty cool. Let's check out this foot soldier now. And if you're familiar with NECA, you know they do an absolutely amazing job with the details. Look at the texture on the suit he's wearing. So cool, so accurate to the movie. Look at this head sculpt. All the detail in there, the textures and the eye mask, all of that. The bandana. We got the gauntlet things right here. The armor looks so cool. Really nice looking figure again from NECA. Great job on this one. So accurate to the movie. It's what I really like about this company. So let's run through his articulation. But first, of course, this is a NECA figure, which means they have very stiff joints. So I used both heat and oil to loosen it up, and he's working really good now. So let's just run through it. We got his ankles go up and down like that. We have an ankle rocker in there. There is no spin though. We have double jointed knees, and this is where I definitely had to use some oil on this bottom knee joint. It was so stiff, it was ridiculous. And I definitely didn't want to break it, but double jointed knees, get some nice bend right there. And it does spin up here in the thigh as well. Then we have some hip articulation, that far forward, that far back, comes out about that far. And it does rotate in there. And again, I had to use tons of oil there too, it was so stiff. So he does have a waist cut underneath his top shirt right here. I was hoping that it was along this line right here and you could spin him, but no, it's underneath and you're barely getting any movement left or right there, and very, very little crunch at all. The shoulders come out about that far, and you can get them to go all the way around if you kind of move it out a little bit. They don't really go straight up. It's blocked by that piece right there. He's got double jointed elbows, so you're getting that much bend, and it also spins in the bicep as well. So then we have your standard wrist articulation. What's cool here is that the gauntlet is not glued to the forearm. It will actually spin with the hand. So you want to spin the hand under, you can spin the gauntlet under as well, rotate it down so you keep the aesthetic going. So that's a nice touch. I'm glad it was not glued down. So he has 2 joints for movement on the head and neck. We have one in the torso and then the one up here attached to the head. Spins around left and right, and then he looks down about that far, but he doesn't look up at all. Nothing's really stopping him, but just doesn't go up at all. And then we have some awesome bandana articulation too. Let's take a look at Keno now. NECA doing another great job on the details. Look at the gloves. The pattern on the shirt's awesome. The pants. Look at the head sculpt right there. Another great job. That looks so good. And look at the feet right here. Although that's a nice touch. They could have just went solid red there on the bottom, but we got the feet underneath his pads. So let's run through Keno's articulation, and you'll be happy to know I did not have to use any heat or oil on him except for the wrists. But let's start with the feet here. They go up and down like this. We have that ankle rocker in there. We have double jointed knees. These ones are kind of stiff, but again, did not have to use anything to get them moving. Look at that bend right there. Pretty nice. And they do spin in the thigh as well. The legs kick forward this far. They go back about that far, and they do come all the way out like he's doing the splits. And we do have thigh rotation in there as well. There is a joint underneath the shirt, so we get some nice spin left and right. And we get some decent crunch in there too. This is very soft plastic, and it's not glued to the figure, so we're getting some movement in there. And some nice lean in there as well. Check that out. The shoulders go all the way around. They come out about that far. We have no bicep cut, but we have a single jointed elbow that spins right there in the bicep. So we have the standard wrist articulation, and this part of the glove will actually spin as well. It's loose on there. You can kind of push it back, and then you can get the movement in the wrist this way. But you can see on the back here, when I did that, the red paint on the back basically just chipped off. So that kind of sucks, but otherwise it does cover it up. If you just push this forward, you're not going to see it. His head spins left and right freely. He looks down about that far, but he doesn't really look up at all. The hair is kind of stopping any movement like that, but nice range of motion overall. Got some little bit of left and right lean as well. So there you go, nerds. That's the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze Keno In-Foot Training 2-pack featuring Keno and a foot soldier. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.